Hello everybody, Ryan the Almighty here. Welcome to episode 7 of the Agrarian Skies challenge. Okay, so as you can see, there's been a few changes. I've spent quite a bit of time off camera basically doing a whole bunch of stuff. I put planks on the sides here just because, you know, I didn't want items falling off into the void or whatever. I made a downstairs, which we'll get to. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. And I kind of automated this setup. It's not as good as I'd want it to be. You know, I would like to switch it over to using pulverizers, but yeah, that requires a bit more work before I can do that. But basically, in here is a bunch of hammers. We've got the autonomous activator, which should be receiving hammers, but it is not. I don't know why it's not receiving hammers. But that's hammering gravel, which is being caught by the vacuum hopper going into the gravel barrel. The igneous extruder is, or should be making cobblestone, but it's a bit full at the moment. The gravel is being pulled downstairs into this autonomous activator, which is going into a sieve, a sift, and the vacuum hopper is taking the items out and chucking them into these barrels, which is nice. So as you can see, we've got a good amount of stuff going on, you know, and also the gravel comes down here into this autonomous activator. No, this one here. When the upstairs barrel is full, the gravel will come down into here. The excess will basically place it down. And then this autonomous activator should be getting hammers, but it's not for whatever reason. And it will break the gravel, pick up by the vacuum hopper, and go up into the sand barrel. As I said, it's a bit crude at the moment. I should be using pulverizers, but the power requirements and that, not set up just yet. So, yeah, that's all that's changed. And a couple of things I completely forgot to do early on is to make a shear. And shear these leaves because it's much quicker, and each of these leaves actually can be composted in barrels and give you dirt. So that is a much better way to do things, and I really should have been doing it much earlier on. I completely forgot about it. Oh wait, you know what I just did? I left clicked. Oh, hold on, where's it all gone? Wait, I'm confused. Okay. Something's going on. I don't think I actually made the shears. I think it messed up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't actually pick it up. Just a little bit of server lag. So, as you see, when we break it, we get these leaf blocks, which can be put in the barrels, which is much more efficient to do than whacking them with crooks. I mean, we'll basically not need crooks anymore because these still give you, as you can see, saplings as well as the leaf blocks. So yeah, we're not really at a shortage of iron. We have tons of iron from that automated system, and it's going to get better because this episode we are going to start automating smelting if I can. And yeah, continue on in the book. So let me cut down these trees and I will be back. So as you can see very shortly, these leaves go in, I believe you put 8 in. It may be a little bit more. Let's have a look. What's that? That's, yeah, that is 8. So it's the exact same as saplings, but of course you get much more from these than you do saplings when you cut down trees. So, why is this not pulling out? Because it's a... Oh, I see. That's a little bit annoying, actually. I like the fact of having a double chest, but looks like it's not meant to be. Which is a bit of a pain. It's alright, I can put like a hopper on or something. A hopper with a chest on top, we'll put it into that single chest. We can do that. That's pretty easy to do. I believe we have 5 iron, 8 wood. Well, we grabbed the one extra, but that's fine. Make a hopper. Should have done this to begin with. Would have been much easier. And then... Oh, get out. Ah. Chuck the hopper on top. And chest on top. There we go. That will work nicely. So yeah, as you can see, these get filled with stone hammers and they do their thing. So it's a good system. Not as good as pulverizers. Pulverizers make it easier, but yeah, again, don't have the power requirements. So this episode, I want to get a smeltery up and running. If we have a look here, we've got to get a smeltery done to continue on. So yeah, we're going to need a bit of gravel and a bit of sand. So luckily, there's a bit of gravel here. So let's grab a stack of each. There we go. And then what we can do is I can chuck a stack into there. And that's going to automatically break into sand for me, so I don't have to manually do it. You know, which is great. And we're going to have to get some dust as well, because we're going to need more clay. How much clay do I actually have? I don't think I have that much. Yeah, only 18. So what we'll do is I think I'll get a quarter stack of extra sand, and then I can chuck it into this machine here as well. So let's get an extra quarter stack. And then an extra quarter stack here just to fill it out. There we go. Lovely. So now what we can do... Well, okay, I didn't realize I had tons of sand. Okay, so there goes that. No, I still need that stack. So let me grab that back. Let me put... actually, I'm just going to chuck a stack in there. 2 stacks, why not? It's always nice to have extra dust sitting around, because dust is where we get redstone from, and redstone is very much needed. Alright, so we can combine what we've got anyway and get started. So there's 36. So let's pop into here, let's get that cooked up. There we go. Chuck some more wood in there to fuel it. I still don't want to use charcoal or coal just yet. I will eventually, but for now, no. Alright, so let's eat up. I'll fill these barrels back up, and we'll come back once that stuff is cooked up and I have enough materials to continue and make a smeltery. Alright, so we have a few bricks now, so we should be able to make the start of the stuff that we need. So, seared faucet, we're going to need that, we're going to need a table, we're going to need a brick, we're going to need a controller, and we're also going to need to cook up some glass. Just one piece, and that's all we need. So, yoink. One piece should be all that we need in order to make the tank. And then after this, we've got to start to automate the lava production, which, you know, is pretty easy, actually. So I'll chuck that in there, grab the bricks that are done in here. And then we should be good to go. Piece of glass, chuck the grout back in. And we can do that with a piece of glass, and there's a seared tank. Alright, so that should be that challenge done. No, we need a drain. Okay. Drain is easy, just 6 bricks. There we go. So now we can complete this. I'm going to go with the reward bag. I already have peach and slimy saplings, so that's good. So let's see what's in here. This is the exciting part. Amaranth stairs. No, not particularly useful. But you know, oh well. So now what we need to do is that's block. So that's fine. Oh, and we got some other fancy seared bricks. Safe smeltery structure block. Oh, we can actually use these in the structure. Nice. I did not know that. That is handy to know, so we don't need to make as many bricks. So let me grab my axe, and we're going to put it right in this corner. So the base is going to be, has to be 3 by 3. So I really need to get a better axe because this one is just slow. You know, it's not fun sitting there. And sorry about that again. Damn microphone. Alright. So here we go. Did I not break that one? Must have lagged out. Alright. Then we have... kind of looks a bit funky, but you know, that's fine. So actually I'm gonna have it on this side, I think. There's more room this side. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Makes more sense to put it this side, I think. Can I convert these back? No. So we have that, then we want the controller here. The tank here. And then we're going to want the drain will be on this side, I think. So I'll drain there with a faucet and a casting table. And then we're going to have a casting basin there with another drain and faucet. Just your standard setup that you'd probably do. These are pretty much all done. So we need another drain, another faucet, and the rest we can turn into... we didn't make the faucet. And the rest we can turn into bricks. Hopefully this is going to be enough for a 2-tier. I don't think it's going to be. Means I'm going to need to wait for it to rain. Or I could manually fill those buckets, the barrels. So there we go. Lights up, ready to go. So that there, faucet. And I'm also going to get some slabs just so it kind of looks good. Wow, one slab, is that it? Oh, I'm going to have to make some more slabs. Let's use half the wood that we have. Make some slabs. There we go. 2 stacks of slabs. That is plenty. So let's give this thing a seat so it just doesn't look uncomfortable. There we go. There we go. Make sure F7... Oop, no, good thing I checked. Alright. So there we go. So now what I want to do is keep slabs there. There we go. Yep, okay, we're going to need to get more clay. So I have enough dust. We just need to fill up those barrels there. We should just be able to fill it up with a bucket and water. So if I grab and make an infinite water source over there. Let's just do... There we go. Just a temporary infinite water source, just so we don't have to keep going back and forth. There we go. And there we go. Oopsies. Lovely. Lag is lovely. Well, it's not really lag. The server's not lagging. It's just because I'm on the other side of the world to the server. There we go. Now I believe we can pulverize this and we get more output, I think. No. Okay, I thought you could for some reason. Which is a bit of a shame. But that's fine. Just use my trusty hammer. And that should be more... What have we got? 24, so... Gonna need to grab some gravel. That's alright, there's tons down here. There we go. More grout for us. Okay. So I'm going to get some more dust as well. It's always good to have more dust. Doesn't hurt. Because we will be automating it. I probably will chuck it through the system. The dust through the system. Simply so that we can get redstone. Because redstone is something that we're probably going to need a lot of. So let's do half and half again. There we go. Chuck these slabs away. And yeah, that should be it. We've got a smelting book, don't particularly need. Quarter of the heart, no, not too bad. So we'll fill these up again, so that we have a good supply of dirt. And what I should mention is I also went through, smelted up a stack of smooth stone, chucked that through sifter, and if I can get out the door, we got a essence berry bush and a tin oreberry bush. So that's nice. I've got to set up somewhere for them to go. But, you know, we've got something out of it, so that is good. So always good to chuck through smooth stone, because you get some pretty good stuff. There we go. Alright, one there. We need 2 more and we are good to go. I may need to move that mob farm, because it is a bit inconvenient there. Especially if I want to automate things, because it would be nice to basically have the output from the pulverizers, when I eventually move to pulverizers, going in, well, not pulverizers, but I forget what they're called. Sifters. Chucking gravel through sifters, and then putting the output directly into the smeltery, and then having fluiducts basically pull them out into ingot casts. Come on, inventory, thank you. And yoink yoink. Okay, so we have a smeltery now. What I want to check is what other quests did that unlock. Moving molten tanks with pneumatic servo and fluiducts. Alright. Fluiducts, how do we make fluiducts? Copper and lead. That's right. I believe we have that already. Lead, no copper. Alright, well let's go chuck some copper in our lovely pulverizer. So we can get some of that. We just need 2 pieces to begin with, which we should get straight away. There we go. Cook that up and we can make Fluiduct. Just 1 lot will do for now, simply because we just want to do the challenge. See what other goodies there are to unlock. And leaves I already have. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. You know, we had iron pretty early on, so that would have been the smart thing to do. And just to fill this one up, let's top it off. Alright. So dirt. I don't need a crook anymore. What was there? Axe goes there, stone hammer, then I had a crook. So I've got an extra space. Oh, let's just put the shears there, because that's basically replacing the crook. So there we go, 2 copper. We can now make the Fluiduct. There we go, Fluiduct, opaque. And we can do the reward. Nice. Let's see what we get. Fish. Fish, 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 fish. Sick of those fish. I don't think we need them for anything. I mean... Oh, how did you get out? Hello. There must be something over here, which is red. Or yellow. Yes. Yoink. There we go. Alright, so let's chuck some more of these on top. That's right, even if mobs spawn in there, they're not getting out. Okay. So, the job now is, I believe the challenge gives us it. We need to make a pickaxe and an ingot cast. For that, we're going to need aluminum brass. Or aluminium brass, however you say it. Alright, so let's chuck that away. So we're going to need aluminum and copper. I forget the ratio, so let's have a look in our smelting book that we got. 3 aluminum, 1 part copper. Well, I just cooked up all the copper. So we got 2 aluminum here, which isn't enough. Alright. So let's get... Well, actually, no, because these will split, because these are technically worth 2. So 3 of those is technically equal to 6, so we're going to need 2 pieces of copper dust. Okay. So chuck that in, and 2 pieces of pulverized copper. Now, we want to automate this, because we don't want to keep filling this up with lava. So what we want is another cobblestone generator. Well, actually, we don't need that one on top, probably for a while. Or we could just pull out of this barrel downstairs, chuck it into a crucible. Yeah, I like that idea. So we're going to need more clay again. So I need to grab the buckets. There it is. We're going to need, what's that, there's 7 for each one, so let's make, well, let's just get 2 runs worth of clay. And we need some dust. So the idea is to have a whole bunch of crucibles down there with this cobblestone feeding into it. That is the plan. Then that's going to pump out with Fluiducts into the lava tank of the crucible. Oh, keep taking the wrong block. So there we go. And done. Alright, all good. So let's go chuck this dust back. And then come down here and let's just chuck them over in this corner, I reckon. Although we're going to need quite a bit of item ducts. But lava production in this corner sounds good. I'm eventually going to set up base down here. So I've got to keep that in mind. Maybe I'll do it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we need to have... I need to go grab slabs. Because that's why I want to move everything down there, is because so everything that is good is in a central location. Let me check my time. 1 hour, 19 minutes. Ooh, we've got to rush a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 will do. There we go. The crucibles will be above that with Fluiducts pulling out and item ducts putting cobblestone in. Yeah. So that's good. So I'm going to grab some dust and I'm going to chuck it into this thing here so that it can start pulverizing it. Well, not pulverizing it, but sifting it. And all the excess is going to go on that chest in the end, because obviously none of the stuff that comes out of dust is going to go into any of the barrels because it's different stuff. Alright. So bone meal. Gonna need a bit of bone meal. Probably not all of that. And we're gonna need to break this clay up. There we go. Just use my axe. It's just as fast as a hammer, and I don't have a shovel. And there we go. Lovely. Alright, so if we combine these guys, we get porcelain clay. And then we chuck them in that pattern, and we get unfired crucibles. We got 6. You know, we may use them. We may not. I don't know just yet. Bone meal can go over here. I'm running out of chest space, but I don't want to make more. Not yet, anyway. Fluiducts I'm going to need very shortly. So let me chuck the pulverized copper into there. There we go. We're starting to get crucibles. Alright. So item ducts. We're going to need a few of those, so that's lead and tin. We got lead. I may need to go downstairs and make some tin. Yeah. How do we make the Fluiducts again? That's copper and lead. So we've got lead, and we've got copper cooking up. So I'm going to do 6 of each, 6 lots of each. That should be plenty to get what we need. And I need to eat. Anyway, that will do. So underneath here should be our tank. There we go, seared tank. Our Fluiducts are going to go into there. Actually, no. We'll go across the roof over to the area we need it to. And I came down here to get tin. So which of these is tin? Tin, tin, tin. There we go. Alright, now, is there a way for me to cook this up? Can I cook the gravel up directly? Yes. I'm not that fussed about having more bang for your buck with these at the moment. You know, I just want tin now. But you can't put this stuff in there. Well, that's a real shame. Oh well. What I can do is I can chuck it into there, and that's going to hammer it up. It's not going to go anywhere, it's just going to pop into here. Although gravel, that should be going into the gravel chest. No, because that's the gravel chest. Why is there gravel in there? There shouldn't be gravel in there. I'll just chuck that in there. Oh yeah, the gravel would have been in there because there was no hammers in here and it was just breaking it. That's what I would think. So almost done with that. This is going to be a good way to do this. But in future, we're just going to be pumping these directly into a smeltery. It's much easier that way. So there we go. We've got some crushed tin ore, which gives us the sand variety, which we place back into there. There goes Hey Yorkie. He must have run out of time. Oh dear. Alright, now I've got leftovers in here. I'm just going to chuck it in there. The copper should be done. There's the crucibles. There's the copper. We run out of burning materials. It's alright. I don't think we needed all 16. No, we did. We needed all of them. That's okay. So is this done yet? No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just put that there because these torches are going to stop mobs from spawning anyway. So there we go. Nice and lovely. I need to go grab my hammer. Not my hammer. My wrench. Crescent wrench, that's what it is. There we go. Crescent wrench. There we go. Lovely. Alright. So let's head down here. Is all this done? Yep. Lovely. That's the final stage. We get this pulverized tin, convert it into dust, which we then pulverize. And that's going to give us tin, pulverized tin, which we can cook up then. Okay, how much power is left in that? Okay, there's an alright amount. Nothing great. What I might do is, do I have any? No. Okay. All my coal's downstairs. I don't particularly want to use it, so I'm just going to split this up. Let me out. Alright. So this tin, let's grab it. Let's go start cooking it, and then we can start to make all the stuff that we need. So first of all, it was copper and lead to make fluiducts. There we go. Plenty of fluiducts. We can chuck that copper away. And we just gotta wait for the tin. There's 12 there, so that's more seared bricks. So let's chuck these on top. That's not going to finish another layer, but it's a start. There we go. Oh, and there's a yellow spot on top I should definitely take care of. There we go. More pulverized stuff. Is that almost done? No. That's alright. I can come over here and start to cook it up. Let's just chuck that iron in. There we go. Once that iron's done, I can chuck that in, start cooking that. Chuck that back. We're going to need 12 tin ingots, and then I believe that should be it. I'm going to need a couple levers to turn on my fluiducts and my... Actually, no, we're going to need quite a few levers, actually. So we're going to need to go cut down a tree. Just one will do. Actually, we just need a couple pieces of wood. I'll come and fix this up later, but for now, all I need is the levers to continue on and get going. Alright. Crap. Well, there goes that idea. I just made barricades. Oh, no. Good job, Ryan. Good job. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Alright. Let's do this properly this time. Please. There we go. Oh, hey, Yorkie's back. And... is that not... Oh, no, it's stone, isn't it? Duh. Completely forgot it was stone. Alright. So there's all we need. We can make the item ducts now, which hopefully is going to be enough. Let's eat. Or drink. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so we want to pull out of this thing. Now, I'm probably going to need some covers to do some manipulative work. Covers, covers, covers. Do I not have any left? 11. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so let's head down. Actually, no, let's do it from the top here so that way we can see it better. So a cover needs to go there. No. Like that, please. There we go. Then an item duct is going to pull out of this. And we're going to want a lever, which will just pop at the back there. Which turns it on. So that's going to start pulling out stuff. As you should see, it should say stuffed items. Well, as you can see, it is pulling out. I think it may be putting it into another pipe, though. Yeah. We don't want that. So there, like that. There we go. Give me that. So then we need to come out here. Do that. Like that. And then these are just going to come over here. Into here, which is going to start stuffing cobblestone into it, I believe. I hope that's how it works. Doesn't look like that's how it works. Oh yeah, cobblestone is going in. Nice. So that's going to start filling them up with cobblestone. Now we want fluiducts up the top, or on the side, which are going to pull out. Which I think we need to hit them once to pull out. Then we need to apply a redstone signal, which we will simply... can I put them... No. That sucks. Let's do that. It's not going to be pretty. So I'm going to need to do that for every single one. Again, it's not pretty, but it is a lot cheaper than making a whole bunch of pneumatic servos in order to have it always on. So there we go. That's going to pull out lava. Then we want to follow this up and connect it over with our smeltery. Where was the smeltery? That was here. There we go. So that should now automatically make lava, which is good. We need to turn this back on though. Otherwise we're going to run out of cobblestone probably. So let's grab the bucket. There it is. Grab some water. Chuck it in there. Make sure it's on cobblestone. Yep. And grab some lava out of there. Now it's always nice to keep a nice supply of lava in there. So I'm just going to fill this up just so we have a manual source of lava if we need it. Alright, I think that's probably it. This is, yep, lovely. Cool. So now this aluminum brass is going to make up. Because they had a fight. No. There we go. Yep, alright. So we need to chuck that in there with a ingot to make an ingot cast. And no, I didn't grab a chest. Did I just throw that on the ground? There we go. I'll grab that while I'm here. Get that cooked up. And iron can go into there. Or tin can go into there. Alright, so chuck the leftovers in there. Chuck this stuff. I'll keep that on me because it's always nice to have slabs. That axe stays with me. There we go. And then we're going to need to make some tool parts. So we got this there. Did I throw away the other parts? I believe I did when I realized I couldn't make anything with them. So all we need to make is a pickaxe head. That's it. Pickaxe. So we're just going to do all that we need to do because I'm not interested in making all the parts because, at least not at this point. You know, the tools I have are adequate, except maybe the pickaxe. So yeah, maybe I will make casts for it, at least for the pickaxe. So let's get the binding. There we go, tool binding. And I have a piece of stone in here we can use. Binding, there we go. So that's going to make those parts. I'm going to grab a chest as well, just to keep all the parts in over there. And any leftovers we'll make more ingot casts of, because we're always going to need more ingot casts. Alright, depends on how much this makes, 8. So yeah, we will make extra ingot casts. So we'll make all these parts first. Stone binding. And tool rod. And the rest will be ingot casts. There goes Hayuki again. I'm guessing he did run out of time this time. And I will delete these parts because they're not needed. Alright, so let's just keep taking this out until we have enough ingot casts. like I said, we're eventually going to have a ton of ingot casts in order to pour out one of each liquid. There we go. I think that should be it. Yep, okay, that's it. I will take that back, though. Alright. Now, quick, before time runs out. Actually, no, I think that's about it. That's good. Alright, let's just consult the quest book quickly, then. So that's done. Liquid slime, safari net, or reward bag. I'm going to go reward bag. We've got a boat, which we don't particularly need. I don't see the point of having a boat, but sure. A boat is of no use to me. At least nothing I can think of. Alright. So chuck that in. Let's see what is in the reward bag. Ooh. That would be good if I actually had a use for it. Those bags are good for survival, but not particularly in this case. They are not particularly helpful. I'm just going to chuck them up in here. So yeah. And plus they wig out, which I don't like. Feather falling for boat. Again, I don't see the use of it. Yeah. So that's going to be the end of this episode then. You know, we got good. We automated lava production. Let's go check if we got any redstone. See how much dust we actually have used up. We've used up a little bit of it. Oh, 5 redstone. Nice. I'll take them out. So yeah, I mean, as I said, going to leave it there. I'm going to set this on first slot only and just have it do the dust exclusively for now. So yeah, we'll come back next time, and what we will do is continue looking in our quest book, see what else there is to do, and we'll look at getting pulverizers. I'll get a bunch of redstone together, and we'll get a pulverizer set up to automatically basically shift all this away over to here. Because what we can do is just have one of these guys feeding into a pulverizer, which gives you gravel, which is then feeding into a sieve with an autonomous activator, and is then piping directly into this thingy. I forget what it's called, a smeltery. And then you've got a ton of these things which pour out into ingot casts, but you specify them to only pull out a certain liquid. You know, I kind of stole the idea from Hey Yorkie. I knew you could do it, but I just never really thought of it as being something good, but it is. So yeah, we'll get into that next episode. So I will see you then, and there's TimberFawn. So, bye!